Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Magic apps. We're gonna look at another Magic app today. That's pretty cool. A while back, I even did my favorite Magic apps. I made a little list, like a little top 10 list of all my favorite Magic apps. If you're into that, the technology, you should go back and check that out. But something I get asked a lot is, how come I don't review more Magic apps? I don't seem to review that many Magic apps. That is true. That is true. How come? I'm a techie guy. Okay, I'm A+ certified. I have my MCP. Why don't I review more Magic apps? I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. Because the designers will call me up, right, the creators, and they'll say, hey, I want you to review my Magic app. And I'll be like, sure, totally. I'll totally review your Magic app. And they're like, all right, so it's for Apple. And I'm like, click. Because I don't have an iPhone. Sorry, I don't have an iPhone. I don't know that iPhone users realize that. Droid users, we understand. We understand that the world's split 50-50, but iPhone users seem to think that everyone has an iPhone. That's not the case. Like 40% of the world has Droid, okay? So when Salim reached out to me and said that his app was for iOS and Android, I was like, pop, psh. Awesome, thank you so much. Thank you for creating a Magic app that I can actually put on my phone. Thanks a bunch. And so I didn't know anything about Genie. Knew nothing about it. Shamir reached out to me. Apparently, I think it was released a couple months ago. And it's for sale on Illusionist. So illusionist.com, that's where you want to go. $40, $40. And he sent me all the stuff for it. And I think I had it in my email box for a little while because, you know, it was an app. And I have a couple apps on my phone already. And so, you know, I was just thinking about how I was going to incorporate another app on my phone. And so went to go look at it a week or so ago, and boy, was I impressed. This app is robust. That's a good word to use. This is robust. This is thick. This is a solid, weighty app, especially if you've got like 3 or 4 or 5 of these apps on your phone already. Genie is gonna cohese all of them together. It's gonna be your shop, your hub. Let me tell you what Genie is, okay? So if you've ever seen like a Linktree page where someone has their picture at the top and then, you know, all their social media links, or might even have like a link to maybe their gallery because they do like graphic design, or it might even have a link to like their resume because they're looking for a job. This is what it looks like. It looks like a professional Linktree splash page, and it is. All those links work, okay? All the social media links work. I've got mine set up. I'm gonna put my link down below in the comment section. If you wanna go look at it right now while I'm talking, you can. You can go see what it looks like, and you can click all those links. They all work, okay? They all work. So you get that, right? You get that. And you'll get a scannable UPC that'll take people to that site. So let's say once you set up Genie, you want to use your UPC and put it on a keychain, or put it on a t-shirt, or put it on your business card. You can, okay? That scannable UPC can be on the business card. You could hand it to them, and they could have it, they could scan it with their own phone, and it'll take them to your page. Now, here's the thing. That page also serves as a reveal. So this becomes a card reveal. So you know how there's always like some fancy way to reveal a card, right? This page becomes a reveal landing space. So this will reveal playing cards. This will reveal zodiac signs. This will reveal ESP cards, or anything that you can search on the web. Any subject, topic, picture, graphic, right? That you could search on the web. All of that is built into it when it comes to you. All set up. All you need to do is plug in your info, your social media stuff, hit launch, and then in like 10, 15 minutes, it's live and usable. You could go out on the street and start doing it immediately. So let's talk about it. All right, first of all, I can't show you the app and film at the same time because it's on my phone. So I'm gonna throw screen grabs over here every now and then because I want you to see exactly what it looks like both on the front end and the back end. I want you to kind of see how it's all laid out, okay? So one of the things you're gonna get is you're gonna get 2 Linktree pages. So you'll get 2 links. You'll get one that is for Link Genie, and the other one is for QR Genie. And there's no difference, it's just what URL do you want at the top. Do you want it to say Link Genie or do you want it to say QR Genie? That's it, that's all. And it doesn't matter if the spectator remembers that URL and goes back to it later and they discover, oh, it's a magic trick. They're not. Those URLs don't go anywhere that would reveal that it was a magic trick. Even if somebody saw this app on the store and it says free and they try to download it, it would immediately ask them to register and it wouldn't let them know it was a magic trick. They wouldn't know how to register it and they wouldn't know that it was a magic trick. So there's nothing on the consumer end that they could trip over and find that you would need to worry about, which is great. That was thought, and I know some people have that hesitation already in their mind. They're worried about stuff like that. You won't find that at all. What else? You're gonna get access to teaching, and it's all inside the app. It'll take you to links on YouTube. There's 21 videos. 21 YouTube videos that'll walk you through everything. Of course, when you're watching those, I don't know if you know this, but you can always click the YouTube video while you're watching and clip and copy the URL, mail the URL to yourself through email, and then you could watch it on your full-size computer if you wanted to. If you didn't want to watch it on your phone, you can always do that. You're also going to get a 32-page PDF. So PDF, which you can also download to your phone, immediately move it over to your laptop, and you could read it on your laptop, and you could have the thing side by side if you wanted to do it that way. That is also available, so that is a great option. Let me walk you through the videos and tell you exactly how this whole thing is built and what it can do. So obviously you're going to get an intro, and they're going to walk you through downloading, registration, and then how the Smart Reveal technology works. He'll talk to you about how to set up your page, but it's pretty intuitive. And then how to send your prediction. So once your spectator tells you, 6 of clubs or wavy lines, how you send that to your wiki page. He's going to talk you through the card tricks, the zodiac tricks, the ESP tricks, and the free prediction. Now here's the thing with the free prediction. Anything you type in will show up. So what the app is going to do is it's going to look for a photograph, and you can add your own parameters, which is nice. So let me just give you an example of something I did, okay? In the random any picture at all. And by the way, it'll search for pictures or video. You can also select that. So at the top, it'll say, do you want me to find a picture or do you want me to find a video? It'll do one or the other, which is amazing. In the free text portion, I put a parameter in first. I said Oscars, okay? So Oscars. Then with my phone aside, and then when I'm actually talking to the spectator, I can talk about Oscars or Oscar winners and then just have them name an Oscar winner. So they say Tom Hanks. At that point, all I need to do is input Tom Hanks. I don't have to input Tom Hanks Oscar. You see what I'm saying? So when they go to the reveal page, it's going to show a picture of Tom Hanks receiving an Oscar. The other way I did it was when I was just playing around. In the first text box, I wrote hello there, or hi, or something like that. And then I typed in Tom Hanks as my second reveal. Well, guess what happened? I got a picture of Tom Hanks waving his hand. Yeah, so it's going to take all those things into account. So you can set up a pre-parameter at first. Okay, you can set up a pre-parameter, like a subject matter that you knew you were going to talk about, and then have your spectator pick from a list of, right? So like you could put in, your pre-parameter could be movie posters, right? Movie posters. And then when you're actually talking to your spectator, you could say, what's your favorite movie? And they could say Gone with the Wind. When you enter Gone with the Wind, it's going to bring up the poster for Gone with the Wind. You don't have to actually type poster live in front of the spectator, which is nice. And I'll talk more about input in case you're worried about input and how that goes. Then he's gonna walk you through the general settings. That would be the video, photo notification settings. There's a dummy email notification that will pop up that, like, it's just like it would on your phone if it said, oh, you got an email. And there's also other app integrations. So let's say you've got Inject or Wiki Test or Digital Force Bag, right? You can add those into the app so that on your page, right, on your social media page, down at the bottom, there'll be graphics that say trusted by and various companies. Those become the links to Digital Force Bag. Those become the links to your other apps, Wiki Test. So while the phone was in your spectator's hand, you could say, let's do something else. Click that button down at the bottom. And it looks seemingly innocent, but now your spectator is opening up Wiki Test and they don't even know it. Yeah. So all those other magic apps you got, it's gonna integrate them all into one seamless splash page. Such a great idea. What about your own custom links and your own custom multiple outs? You can do it. You can do it. Let's say you wanted to use dice, okay? You could take a photograph of every dice side, right? Or just a graphic, and you could upload it as dice. And then you could do the same thing with dice. You could have a spectator roll the dice in their head, they pick 5, and when they go to your page, there'll be a picture of a dice with 5 on it. You could do your own custom anything you could take a picture of and host. You gotta host your own pictures, okay? But if you had a way to host your own pictures, you could make any list and have it show up on your page as a reveal. All right, so data entry. How do you get the spectator's info into the app? That's a good question. And it's a question you probably wanna know before you lay down your money. I wanna tell you. I'll tell you how I have it set up, okay? I'll tell you how I have it set up. I have it set up so it looks like my wife is calling me. So my phone is a blank screen, okay? It's a blank screen. I'm talking to the spectator and they say Queen of Hearts, right? And I'm like, okay, so just think about the Queen of Hearts. You're picturing it, you're forming it in your mind. I wanna show you something, wait, what? And then my phone will ring. My phone will ring and then the picture that will appear would be the standard, like my wife's name and face with the little green button and the red button. And I'll say, hey, just hang on a second. I'll pick the phone up, hang up, put the phone back down. It's now a blank screen again. And I'll say, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, Queen of Hearts. And my entry's done. Just like that. And the great thing about that is after I set the phone back down and the screen's blank, when I go up back to talk again, if they went back and looked at my phone, they would see the little pop-up that would appear 2 seconds later that would say, oh, your wife left a voicemail. It would actually do it. It would pop up. So it looks totally normal. It looks exactly like how it should. That's one way to do your data entry. There are others, okay? There's other ways to do it. I am telling you one way. That was the easy way. I picked the easiest way. But there's other ways to do it. But trust me, this is such a robust app. I'm so glad somebody made this app. I'm so glad this app exists. I do, because I have some of those other apps, and it's so nice to be able to say, now I only have to open one thing, right? I only have to open one app, and I have an easy opener, easy reveal, and then I can go and follow through with other apps and tricks if I want to. You know, the technology is there, so it's so great. Set up and reset. When you first get it, it'll take you 10-15 minutes to set everything up. I made a couple mistakes when I set mine up, but it was just like, you know, what did I do? And I had to go back, but it was easy. It was intuitive. It wasn't hard, right? It was probably just me being like, ooh, excited, and then, you know, whatnot. But your profile page can look like anything. They've got multiple backgrounds and colors, so yours doesn't have to look like mine. I made mine all white because, well, right, but yours could look like anything. You can put a customizable picture at the top. You can add as many social media links as you want. There's not like you can only choose 6, and you can choose as many as you want. So the longer the better, really, because then they have to scroll down to the reveal. So that's cool. Positives: if you don't have one of these link trees already, Now you get one that's specifically made for magicians, and it does a magic trick. You can't beat that. So the fact that it organizes all your other apps is such a great thing. And like I said, you can put the QR code on your business card. You can put it on a keychain. You can put it on a t-shirt. You can just have your spectator scan it. There's a whole bunch of options that you could do. Negatives. Let's talk about negatives. First of all, I didn't see any like video that was like, and here's a trick. Like here's a tutorial. Like here's how to do a magic trick. Most of the video is telling you how to do the input, the entry to make the magic happen. But there isn't really like a live performance of him doing a trick and then explaining afterwards like, and this is how the trick was done. So he's giving you all the information and kind of putting it on you to come up with your own tricks, okay? So there's not really tricks included. There's not really tricks included. The other negative is, I said earlier that it would pull any picture from the web. And it will. You understand? It'll pull any picture from the web. So there's no filter, there's no blocker on this. So I would think that underaged people should be careful with their data entry. All right, so another negative might be, what if they go find what QR Genie is? All right, I'll tell you what will happen. They'll get this. It's a fake splash page. It's a fake splash page. It's a dead end. It goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. They're not going to know anything. And like I said, if they download it off the App Store, again, they won't be able to figure it out. I know people worry about that all the time with technology. You know, that oh, they're gonna Google it later and they're gonna figure it out. Even if they remembered, there's roadblocks that'll come up first before they get too far and they'll stop. So yeah, but don't just take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. I'm not the only voice in magic reviews. You should watch other people before you spend your money. Corey Harris did a review for this. You should go like and sub to his channel, and Magic Minute did a great overview of this. Go like and sub to his channel as well. And like I said, I'll put my link below. So my link, my QR Genie link is below. It's the first comment, so click that. You'll be able to see what the page looks like. You'll have access to all my social medias. And I've got a playing card reveal there, a playing card. I'm sending you the playing card right now. I'm sending it to you. Did you get it? Did you get the playing card? When you scroll down to the bottom, let's see if I picked the playing card that you were thinking of. You picked the playing card I was thinking of. Either way, it'll be amazing, right? It'll be amazing. Let me know. Let me know if we got it right, right? If we're in tune, if we're simpatico. Hey, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and follow. Mash all those buttons. That really helps me out a lot. And big, huge thanks to Salim. And you can pick this up at illusionist.com. Like I said, $40, and you'll get this super cool magic app. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.